Hey, everybody, I can't believe it's like 12:45 in Texas. You know what? It's only like, I gotta move my watch. Look at this. It's 11, quarter to 11 in Phoenix. You ever see me? This is my military school days. That's when I was a young. Did you know I went to military school? I just got home back in Dallas. Twist. And I realized that I hadn't done my Periscopian communications. But I had a great time. Let's see, how's the mail? Typical pile of mail waiting for me when I get home. Mostly junk. Here's the deal. I'm going to my dear Professor Dr. Peter Wagner's funeral tomorrow morning. I got to leave at 8:45. Now, according to my wife, it's 12:45 here, like a quarter to one. Here's my problem. Let me tell you my problem. Annabelle went to bed. She should. We got to get up and it's 1:45 here, right? In Texas. But it's like 11:45 or something in Phoenix. Here's my problem. I really want this peanut butter chocolate ice cream. Oh, I'm thinking about it. Have you ever had Peter Wagner will be missed. I love Peter Wagner. I've cried over him. Don't get me going on that. I don't need to be any more depressed. We have to leave at 8 a.m., my wife is saying. But what about the peanut butter ice cream, man? I want peanut butter ice cream. Okay, dear. Good night. Are you watching Periscope?
Yes.
Oh, I was trying to sneak it past you.
You are so bad.
Say hi to the people, honey.
Hi.
She's waving from behind the door. I want that peanut butter ice cream.
Very fresh.
I have it in my head. You know what I mean? Hey, listen. I also think it's important to not be too conspicuous, okay? You know, like I've gone through, traveling through Middle East and, through Israel, and I noticed that sometimes you can wear things that stand out in the crowd. So next time I'm going to bring my colonial hat because I'm convinced that if they think you're a patriot, they'll cut you a break. How about this one? Want to see my other hat I got? Check this out. This is crazy. This is my chicken hat. I'll be wearing this as I'm addressing all the Christians that are embarrassed about their support of Donald Trump. It's the chicken hat. Hi, I'm voting for Donald Trump. I'll vote for Donald Trump. I'll press the button for Donald, and it'll come out Hillary. Oh, why? George Soros. He built the machines. Oh, no. Anyway. Chocolate peanut butter ice cream. This is the best. Wait a second. There's hardly any in here. Somebody's been eating my chocolate peanut butter ice cream while I've been laboring for the Lord with the gospel. Isn't that just like the devil? Tempts you with a thought, and while you're laboring and serving Jesus, someone else is eating your ice cream. Probably a liberal. Hey, check this out. Washington. What's in the future for Washington? Will it be Trump Town or Hillary Town? Trump or Hillary? Either way, America will survive. I will survive. And so will you, because we're all moving to Panama. Anyway, what do you think of my chicken hat? Do you think it's great? Hi, Lance. He's voting for Trump. Wow, what do you know? A true patriot. Did I have too much uncorked? I didn't have any uncorked. See, you guys all think that when I'm nutty, it's because of uncorked. Well, I come to think of it, I may have had some. Listen, I want you to go watch this great interview I did with Patricia King. She's got a really cool little studio. Too much lights. Oh my gosh, I don't know. If she has cornea damage, I'm going to tell you why. It's because of her lighting on her production. That place is like, oh, screaming headlights everywhere. So anyway, I think there was an audience there. I couldn't tell past the supersonic high beams. But anyway, we did a great broadcast. She's really a consummate interviewer, and she's taller than me, which really at first threw me off, kind of my confidence as a man and as a public figure, was thrown off a little bit. I don't like it when women are taller than me. There's something about that. Anyway, she did a great interview. So if you go to Facebook, on my Facebook page, I want you to watch the interview, and I'll tell you why. It's my own personal thing. But she really is tickled at how many views we get. When I do interviews, we get great views. You know why? Because we really have quite a tribe. Now, this one has some new information on it that I haven't shared with other people. And I want you to go there because we're up to 49,000 views. But by the time you guys kick in, it'll push it over 50. And it'll be so gratifying. I'll see her tomorrow because she's flying in for the funeral. And, we'll have this thing at 50,000 views. The tribe can do that. So, it's a great interview. It's not too long. It's only like 20 minutes because I had to catch a plane to come home to find out that my chocolate peanut butter ice cream has been invaded while I'm gone serving the Lord. Okay. How are you guys doing? Doing well? I'm not going to have to delete this broadcast because I'm not going to get involved with politics and naming names and asking for clarity on who's clear. I'm going to see a number of ministers tomorrow at Peter's funeral. I wonder how many of them are clear. Are they clear? Or are they nebulous? Are they in the constellation nebulae, floating around the cosmic prophetic soup? Or are they clear? They better be clear, people. I'm not saying do you like them. I like them all. But are they clear? Are they sending out signals, little hints, little nods? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? All right. Up close and personal. Yes. We really should keep a safe distance. I think it's proper to have a proper distance from cameras. You shouldn't be going all the way up like that. Well, never let it be said that I hid anything from you. Oprah Winfrey. Is Oprah Winfrey clear? I doubt it. Oprah seems like a bit of a liberal to me. I'm sorry. She's probably clear in the wrong direction. I'm talking about people that are not ambiguous, that aren't in the constellation nebulae. No, she's not. Yeah, she's a Hillaryite. Hey, listen, it's hard to be a Christian on the top of the arts mountain. It's hard to be a Christian on the top of the, of any mountain, because the higher up you go, the closer you get to the Tower of Mordor, where all the orcs are and Sauron with the all-seeing eye. Hey, who's coming up here? A Christian? Oh, stop him. I should be more dignified. I'm looking forward to being on real serious talk shows in the future, kind of like Fox and Hannity and maybe Megyn Kelly. What's up with Megyn Kelly these days? What's the matter with Megyn Kelly? What's happening with Megyn Kelly? Catch an interview last night with Newt Gingrich? It's all over the media. Boy, that sparks really hit the fan on that one. Oh no, people are sharing this. I caught 2 people sharing this broadcast. Has Beth Moore changed? Beth Moore. My wife made me delete my comments on Beth Moore. Don't get me going. You know how easy it is. You guys can trip me up now. You trip me up, you get me started, and then I start blabbing away, and then Annabelle finds out what I said, and I'm in trouble the next day. Not going to say anything about Beth Moore. She can't help it if she's not clear. Beth Moore. Liberal Christians. The very terminology confuses me. How's it possible? How can you be walking forward and backwards at the same time? Anyway. Megyn, I don't know. Megyn doesn't insecure. Someone says she's insecure. She's not insecure. She's got girlfriends, I think. I'll tell you what it is. It's your social circle. I think she's got girlfriends that are liberals. And she's trying to be hip and cool and prove that she's, not just drinking the Kool-Aid. Now, is she a Christian? I heard she was, but I don't know anymore. I'm not so sure. I have my doubts. I'm questioning the questions now. I might have to go find out. Is she a sister? Or is she with the SS? They both start with S, but one's a sister and one's the SS. Anyway, she's Catholic. Well, that and a dollar will get you some more unclear. Who knows what Catholics think these days? All right, guys. Meghan's angry with Trump. This I will agree with. I think she's got an issue. She has issues. Well, anyway, it's late at night. It's almost 1 o'clock. I can't justify staying up any longer. I have to get up early in the morning. I'm going to a funeral, and I'm going to have some peanut butter and chocolate ice cream, and I know it's going to crank me up, but I can't help it, people. It's in my mind. It's in my head. You know what it's like when chocolate peanut butter ice cream gets in your head. Oh, look. I have one of Rush Limbaugh's magazines. Oh, this is great. Something to kind of calm me down before I go to bed at night. Want to see what I read? I read Foreign Affairs. The Power of Populism. I read this liberal rag. See, I listen to what the liberals say. Look at that. The Wizard's Secret. How Trump beat the IRS by losing $960 million. The magazines, they hate him. They hate him. And in due season, they'll hate me too. When I wreak my vengeance upon them with my Periscopian armies. Rush Limbaugh, Foreign Affairs, The Week, Biblical Archaeology. My dad sent me this. He always wanted me to read the archaeology. I will. And then, what other magazines do I get? The Economist. The Debasing of American Politics. The Economist. Absolutely. Yep. So this is a well-rounded, and of course, Charisma magazine. Keeping up with what we're doing. Hey, you know, I'm trying to figure this out. I got a whole last page here. Look at that. Let's break it. There's a spell on America that must be broken. That was nice of them to give me a whole page. I only have like 90 or 100 downloads, though. I mean, it's nice, you know, to have a page, but Lee Grady, is this the guy? Lee Grady's the guy that wrote that comment about me being all prophetic and everything about Trump. So he's in Charisma magazine. Well, they're trying to work it both ways. I see that. Degrading me with Lee Grady. I won't say anything, though. Not now. I might have to delete the broadcast if I get carried away with my Lee Grady comments. Lee Grady making a comment that Trump has a problem with the Latino vote and the African American vote because of his racism and his problems with immigration. You see how he buys into the man? He buys into the man. He buys into the media mind control. It's like this. Goes down in your head and sucks all the brains out of you and makes you say whatever MSNBC puts in you. It's kind of like a Vulcan mind meld. MSNBC Vulcan mind meld with, oh, what's the guy's name? The Irish guy? Chris Matthews. Yeah, it's a Chris Matthews Vulcan mind meld. All right. I'm signing off, people. You got anything you want to talk about? Go to bed. Go to bed, Lance. Go to bed? I can't believe it. My own tribe's telling me to go to bed. My wife says. Was that my wife saying that? I didn't see who wrote that. That could have been Annabelle. Annabelle could have been sneaking in among us and saying, go to bed. Don't eat the peanut butter ice cream. You'll be up all night. Oh, somebody, actually, a troll got in among us. We have a troll. They said Trump and a nasty word. I am going to take this little finger, person who said the bad thing about Donald Trump, and I'm going to find you out. I'm coming for you, my friend. This little finger is going to cast you out of my Periscopian universe, and you'll be exiled into the other world, the world of irrelevance, where people troll around. But oh, you won't be in my universe. This is the Periscopian world, where the finger of God is on my index finger. For if I with the finger of God cast out devils, no doubt the kingdom has come, and when I cast you out, you'll be out of my Periscopian life. Bad troll. Every now, by the way, I keep witty trolls. Witty trolls we keep. Trolls that are basically illiterate, like they only know an F word or an S word. If they don't have a vocabulary, we punish them. But it's not because we don't agree with you. It's because you lack imagination. Trolls frequently lack imagination. And so we cast you out of our universe, not because you offend us, but because of a far greater crime. You're unimaginative. That is unforgivable in my world. Okay, people, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go take care of just a nibble of that ice cream. Just a little nibble. Just a little nibble. Okay. Love you all. Have a good night.